we had a major problem because we used to have halogen lights that, due to the hot and cold variation in temperature, kept on blowing. So we had to hire cherry pickers to come and change the bulbs. So we were advised that the LED technology had come in. So we have now installed LED systems thanks to Wiltshire Council. We got a full grant from them of £1,000, and so we now have more efficient car park security lights. Well, over a 4 or 5 year period, two parallel organisations were developing two interesting feature displays. One was for the Heritage Group, who were collecting all the old photographs from the villages, and also the Embroiderers Guild were producing an embroidery to depict the catchment area for the village hall, because the Embroiderers Guild actually use the hall on a regular basis. The problem was we had no frames to put the resultant features into, so we found a frame manufacturer in the local village, and we needed £1,000 to have the frames made. Unfortunately, Marlborough Area Board of Wiltshire Council came up trumps again and gave us the money, which we're very grateful for. The Hall Management Committee are responsible for managing the hall and the surrounds of the hall, and one of our volunteer committee members actually cuts the grass nearly every week during the summer. Trouble was that our mower, which was getting pretty old, was finally condemned, and we had to find a new one. We didn't know how to fund this, so we came to the Marlborough Area Board again and said, could you help us to get a new mower? Fortunately, they said yes, so we got another grant of £1,000, and so now Colin, our grass cutter, is very happy being able to keep the surrounds of the hall neat and tidy, that everybody appreciates. About 2 years ago, we realised that the heating in the hall was, quite frankly, decrepit and costing a lot of money. So we did quite a bit of research, even to renewable energy, and recognised that heat pumps, although efficient, wouldn't suit us, because basically we wanted to heat the people and not the air in the hall. So we actually came up with the idea of quartz halogen heaters, which could be controlled either on a time basis or on a heat basis, and in the different parts of the hall, to give us complete flexibility. The total cost was about £4,500, and we got match funding from Wiltshire Council of £2,000, and the heating system now is extremely efficient.
We got a grant of £992. We used the money. We had to move from West Overton, where we'd been based for 10 years. We were given rent-free this barn, completely empty, full of cow muck. So we had to start and do it from scratch. And there are 3 stables, all beautifully put to, which we brought from West Overton. Mandy has painted them all this summer. They all look fantastic. So we now have 3 boxes for the horses. The horses are kept on the slope down, it's about half a mile away, and the fencing was done, and a new water tank was put in for them to drink, and the barn leaked, and as it was a chalk floor, it was incredibly slippery, and the stables were getting wet. So the money was used again to patch up the roof. And so we would really have been very pushed without the grant.
We have a grant of £5,000 from Marlborough Area Board, which is towards our project Community Junction, but it's specifically for the community kitchen. The community kitchen is needed because our existing premises, the kitchen is too small for us to do cookery classes, which the youth are very keen to do and obviously learn how to cook, mainly from the older generation in the village. But it also provides us with a community kitchen which can be used by all whenever they're using the community junction.